In October 2014, Emma and I got married. And for the first 3 years of our marriage, we had no internet in the home. And then for the last 3 years, we've used Emma's mobile phone as a Wi-Fi router. So the point's this: I can only ever access the internet when Emma is in the home with me. Now, why do I tell you that story? I don't tell you so that you think that I'm a great guy. I don't tell you to boast in any way. The reason I tell you that story is so that you know that the man who is standing in front of you right now is just as weak as you are. I've got my own struggles to face. Number 3, ask Jesus to answer the door. A little girl was one day sat down with her Sunday school teacher, and the Sunday school teacher asked the little girl, "Where does Jesus live?" And the little girl said, "He lives in my heart." So the Sunday school teacher said, "And what do you do when the devil comes and knocks on the door of your heart?" And the little girl paused for a couple of moments, and then she said this: "I asked Jesus to go and answer the door." Dear brothers, dear sisters, when the devil tries to get into your heart, we need to ask the Saviour of the world to come in and answer the door for us. Why do we need Jesus to answer the door? Because the fact is this, guys, we cannot fight the devil on our own. He's smarter than us, he's bigger than us, he's older than us, and he's been studying us for years. The devil's a bit like the YouTube algorithm. Have you ever signed in on YouTube and you've got all of these recommended videos? Perhaps you're into chocolate cake, like my wife, and you see these chocolate cakes coming up on the screen, and you click on it. The YouTube knows exactly what it needs to present in front of you to get those clicks. The same with Google Ads. It knows exactly, if you've been talking about lawnmowers, suddenly you're signing on Google and then lawnmower ads come up on your feed. And the devil does the exact same thing. He knows that if he dangles this bit of bait in front of your face, you'll click. He knows that if he discourages you in this way and then puts this temptation in front of you, you'll fall for the sin again. But there's one thing I'm more sure of than the sun is going to rise tomorrow, and that's this: the devil is terrified of this one man. This one man, they had a battle once for 40 days and 40 nights. The devil threw everything he could at him, but this man with an empty stomach still came out and defeated him. Once again, the devil threw all of his powers at him. This man was nailed to a cross, and everyone looked and everyone thought it was over. But on the 3rd day, this man rose from the dead, conquering the grave, beating him all. What's this man's name? This man is called Jesus Christ, and he's not just a man, he's God in the flesh. And that's why you and I, whenever we're tempted by this fiend, the devil, we need to call out to this God-man Jesus to rescue us and to save us and to deliver us from all of our temptations. May I just say one more thing? I've really been quite encouraged over the last week to read in the comment box how many men, how many women are just so desperate to get sin out of their lives. Well, if that's you, just up there is a playlist with a bunch of tips, a bunch of strategies to get free from lust, to get free from sin, to break these bonds. Do click it now, and if you haven't yet already, I'd love it if you'd subscribe as well and join this family.